Welcome everybody to Monday Night X-Wing, coming to you tonight from Imperial Hobbies. I am Marcus, and today we will be having a Rebel versus Rebel list. Mr. Hosey, if you could introduce us to the list they're going to be playing.
All right, so today we have Lucas versus Ben, with Lucas starting on the left side with a blue Squadron pilot, equipped with a heavy laser cannon and advanced sensors. He will be backed up by Luke Skywalker and Wedge Antilles in their X-Wings. Luke is equipped with R2-D2, shield upgrade, and draw their fire. And Wedge will be running with swarm tactics. Ben on the right side will be debuting his Christmas list with 2 green A-Wings and 2 red X-Wings. The A-Wings have some ordnance with them. There are 2 concussion missiles where you roll 4 dice and you can convert 1 blank to a hit result. Range 2 to 3, and the X-Wings both have shield upgrades. So without further ado, let's get right into this game. Alright, looks like Ben won the initiative roll and he'll be placing his asteroids first. Like we said, asteroids are always 2 from the edge, and these are two players who've been playing each other for quite some time. And they're very familiar with each other, except they're both going to be introducing new lists and practicing for an upcoming tournament during this matchup.
Yeah, here come the asteroids out. Do you always put asteroids out? Or?
They are an option unless you're playing standard tournament rules. 6 asteroids are what you need in a tournament.
Okay,
yeah.
I get it.
So it looks like Lucas is placing his blue Squadron pilot on the bottom left of your screen there. B-Wings have been a big part of major competitive lists over the past year, as they do have very heavy weapons and pretty good upgrades, especially with those advanced sensors that allow them to take their action before they do the movement.
Useful.
That way they're not denied any actions.
Yeah, and obviously they have a crap load of shields. I mean,
exactly, they can, but they only have 1 evade dice, so they will be easy to hit.
Not very quick, but yeah. They can take a beating.
They can take a beating for sure. And Ben is starting his Christmas list with 2 greens and 2 reds right on the bottom right corner there. And looks like they're just going straight towards each other, jousting. The blue Squadron pilot will go 2 forward and get a focus. The A-Wings just shoot forward with a 5. And as you can see with our beautiful second camera, we can get a closer look at what that green A-Wing is going to do. Takes the boost action, which moves him 1 more forward. And he's already halfway across the map.
Those are some fast little A-Wings. Peeling off there.
It looks like he wants to get into the action as soon as possible. The X-Wings are going to join them. Unfortunately, they can't boost ahead to meet up with them, and they only have a 4 forward, so they're falling a bit behind. They both take focus. Luke takes his 2 forward action, and he also focuses. And Wedge Antilles goes 2 forward, right next into formation. Wedge swarm tactics the blue Squadron pilot, which gives him a 9 pilot skill, just like Wedge, allowing him to shoot first. And we're already into first round of shooting. Wow, 4 hits on the first roll. And no evades. One of the A-Wings is already out of the game.
Instant kill. Wow.
Instant kill.
That is devastating.
That is, yes. And that's it. Nobody else can shoot, but already the Christmas list has been split in half with that lonely A-Wing by itself. Takes a focus with the blue Squadron pilot. MVP of the match right here. A 5K turn by the green Squadron pilot.
Wow, now that's an unusual tactic. What is he trying to do there?
I think he's trying to get behind the the other Rebel player to at least get in some shots, and maybe even try to stay out of their line of fire.
Which is clearly a good plan, given how quickly his buddy went down there.
Yes, the A-Wings, they do have 4 health with 2 shields and 2 hull, and a 3 evade dice. Unfortunately for Ben, the rolls were just not in his favor.
Very not in his favor.
Nope.
Yeah.
The 2 Red Squadron pilots move forward and target lock on the B-Wing. They want to take that out first, since it has that heavy laser cannon. Luke Skywalker target locks on the bottom Red Squadron pilot. And Wedge goes 4 forward and goes right in at the beginning. Now Wedge is a 9 pilot skill and he gets to shoot first. He also gets to swarm tactics his buddy. So we'll see. The Blue Squadron pilot will be going first, of course, since he was swarmed up by thing.
Whoa.
4 hits again.
Oh my goodness.
Only 1 evade. He's down to 3 hull already.
That is a very lucky roll right there. Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people have been talking about how X-Wing is a game of dice, but if you give yourself the good rolls, like look, then you will win, and if you have bad rolls, you will lose.
Mm-hmm.
But there are ways to mitigate that, and you can find some details on the Push the Limit site. Link in the description below. Luke Skywalker does 2 hits and spends his target lock for 2 hits. He's down to 1 hull, that Red Squadron pilot, but at least he gets to shoot and he lives another round.
Yeah, he'll at least still have a fighting chance.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to be targeting the Blue Squadron pilot, the B-Wing in the back.
Obviously,
Spends the target lock.
Yeah, obviously he's done a lot of damage to them, so if they can get him down fast.
Yeah. Unfortunately, only 1 hit goes through there. Spends the target lock, the second X-Wing, and gets 3 hits.
Wow.
Oh, 2 dodges, and only 1 hit. When the dice are hot, you just can't fight it. You can't fight it. Okay, back into turn number 3. The B-Wing took its advanced sensors action with the focus and then bumped into Wedge going forward, and then the Green Squadron pilot goes 2, and that clears its stress, and it target locks Wedge Antilles.
Yeah, he's counting on Wedge to go forward at some amount here.
Yeah, it's a good anticipated maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the X-Wings K-turn and it's squeezed right in there. That's perfect.
That was very well planned.
Yep, he will most likely be out of arcs for at least 2 of the 3 ships on his enemy. But since the B-Wing did bump, it does have arcs on him.
Mm-hmm.
Luke?
That is a very tight formation they've got there.
Yeah, that's really good maneuvering by both players. Good thing we have our second camera to catch all the action in really good detail, and he focuses. Luke Skywalker focuses. Wedge.
Oh.
Let's see if he'll fit in there.
That is going to be tight.
Yeah, he fits in there all right.
He made it. This is some amazing planning on the part of these players.
Yeah. And he swarm tactics the B-Wing. Let's see if the B-Wing is going to take out that Red Squadron pilot with the stress. And the roll comes through. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh my goodness.
3 hits and a crit against 1 dodge.
Those dice are invincible.
Yeah. And another hit. Wedge shoots with 3. No evades there. So actually he evades 1. So he takes 2 hits out of the 3. Spends his focus. Range 1 with the X-Wing, Red Squadron pilot. Sorry, Luke Skywalker. 2 hits, 2 crits, 2 evades.
Oh my goodness.
So he's down to 2 hits. And takes a crit.
Use the Force, Luke. Clearly he is on those dice.
Clearly. There's another shield gone. And the A-wing shoots 2 hits. No, no, he's doing well, he's doing well. Yeah, it seems the players thought that Wedge had a focus, but he did not. Does an advanced sensors action to try to barrel roll, but he can't since that asteroid is in the way.
Ah, too close.
Yeah, you can't barrel roll if there's any obstacles in your way. So he will advance sensors and probably focus. Yep, there it is. Takes a 1 sharp turn away from the action. Interesting. That actually stresses him out as well.
And another almost touching bases situation here. Wow, these guys are...
These guys maneuver really well. They know where all their ships are going to land. They know where their maneuver templates will line up. The A-wing does another 5k turn. That B-wing is completely out of the match right now. It's pointed in the complete wrong direction. But it's done its job, I think. Killed 2 ships.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's done a lot of work. It can take a break, I think.
Red Squadron pilot tries to K-turn but bumps, so he doesn't get to complete the K-turn and he takes a stress as well. So that's we were just talking about how good their maneuvering is and we just spoke too soon. Luke Skywalker, K-turns. And is also in Wedge K-turns as well. In perfect formation, and they're both stressed. Wedge will shoot at the Red Squadron pilot, range 2, 1 hit, 1 crit, 2 hits, no evades, and he's dead.
Wow.
Yeah, this is going to be a really quick match.
This is not gonna last much longer at this point. Wow.
No.
Oh, have they got any arcs?
The A-wing at least gets to shoot its missiles. Spends the target lock on Wedge, and a crit and 2 hit and 3 hits.
Oh wow.
2 evade. So I think that should kill Wedge. No, Luke Skywalker actually draws the critical strike with his draw their fire ability, which is really strong in this. Obviously, it saved Wedge's life.
Yeah, that is, yeah, amazing.
And all it did was knock off his shield, so that even the crit didn't count.
And now this poor A-wing needs to get out of there fast.
Needs to get out of there. Clears its stress and boosts away. Luke Skywalker goes 1 forward, which is a green maneuver, and with R2-D2, that allows him to regenerate 1 shield that he just lost. So a net gain of nothing for Ben on that turn, the previous turn.
Oh.
Very good synergy there.
Yeah.
Wedge clears his stress and target focuses. Nobody has any hits, so I guess we're moving on to our next round.
Well, he survived 1 round.
Yeah, and the B-wing goes in, clears its stress, I think. Yeah, and target locks. 3 target locks on that 1 A-wing. Does a 3k turn, receives a stress. I don't think it's going to make it past this round.
Yeah, this is looking very bad, unless he can come up with some maneuver that's going to get him out of there.
I don't think he has any other options.
Yeah.
At this point, he has 3 ships, all shooting before he does. All target locked on him with nowhere to run, basically. He's right on the edge of the universe there. Wedge Antilles takes a focus. I think he's too far to swarm tactics and too far to shoot anyway, so Wedge will shoot. That's 1 hit. Reroll, nothing. I guess the dice have failed him in this one.
Oh.
He evades 1. He lives for another turn, I guess. But I mean, he gets to shoot back. 1 hit, 1 evade. He could have taken out Wedge. The B-wing goes 1 forward and clears his stress. Takes a focus. Goes 4 forward. I think he should have taken a 5 forward. But he boosts for the 5 bank and looks like he's at a range of that B-wing.
Ah. He may yet do something.
We hope. We're all rooting for the little guy at this point.
Oh, and he's bumped there.
Yep.
Wow, this A-Wing might actually survive another round. Maybe.
The X-Wing.
Oh.
Wedge does a K-turn and receives a stress. Oh, he has range. Now Wedge's ability does reduce his agility value by 1, so that's 2 hits. Loses 1 shield. Has 1 evade, so 1 hit goes through. Nobody else has any shots. We'll move on to the next one. So like I was saying, Wedge's ability reduces the agility value of his target ship by 1.
Mm-hmm.
But since he was at range 3, he gets an extra evade dice. So it's a net gain of 0. The A-Wing does a 3K turn. He's not running. He wants to be in this fight.
Yeah, good.
Good for him.
Get in there and try and find an angle. Oh,
Luke Skywalker, K-turns. Everybody's pointed towards him.
Everybody's out to get him. Oh,
Yep.
And here comes Wedge.
Here comes Wedge with the 4 straight. Of course, not a green maneuver, so he retains his stress. No action for him. The B-Wing shoots nothing. Rerolls, 2 hits and a focus. Ooh, 2 hits go through. He's on his last legs. Is he going to be able to evade this last one from Wedge? 3 hits. Nope. 2 blanks.
Oh,
Good game.
good game, guys.
Well, all right. Thanks, guys, for watching, and hope you enjoyed that. See you next week for another Monday Night X-Wing video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.